this view, we can see the Southeast in relation to the rest of the Western Hemisphere. One thing you should notice right away is that the Southeast is much closer to the equator than most other parts of the U.S. Being close to the equator, it is warmer. So when it looks like this in Minnesota, it usually looks like this in Florida. See how much of the region borders on the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico? Warming winds blow in off the water. These winds also carry moisture, giving the Southeast plenty of rainfall. Sometimes, particularly in the summer and fall, the warmth of the ocean supplies the energy to make a hurricane, a furious storm of wind and rain. A hurricane can do a great deal of damage if it strikes the coast. But most of the time, the weather in the Southeast is pleasant. A relief map shows us the major landforms of the Southeast. The first thing you notice is these mountains, the Appalachians. They extend all the way up into New England. In real life, the Appalachian Mountains look like this. Notice how round they are compared to the Rocky Mountains, which look like this. The Appalachians are much older. Wind and rain have been smoothing them down for millions of years. As you come down from the mountains, you find an area of gently rolling hills, the Piedmont. At the eastern edge of the Piedmont, the land drops off suddenly, creating a line of river rapids and falls. This is called the fall line. Below the Piedmont is the coastal plain. These are low-lying stretches of flat land. Some parts of the coastal plain are so low they're covered with water. Here is one such place, the Everglades, one of the world's most famous wetlands. It covers a large part of southern Florida. Its subtropical climate and its abundance of water make it a unique environment, home to many animals and plants that are rarely found in other parts of the United States. Before there were highways and railroads, rivers were one of the best ways to get from one place to another. So when people established cities, they usually did so on the banks of a big river. This map shows the main waterways of the Southeast: the Mississippi River, the Ohio River, the Tennessee River. As you can see, the Ohio and Mississippi help form the borders of several states. Today, the Mississippi River is an important transportation route. These barges are loaded with corn grown in the Midwest. They're going south to the mouth of the Mississippi to reach New Orleans, the biggest port in the United States. In the port, the corn is loaded onto an ocean-going freighter. The freighter will carry this corn out through the Gulf of Mexico and eastward across the Atlantic Ocean to countries around the world.